Welcome to Death Valley, Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. The playoff is underway, and we've got an intriguing matchup in front of us. It's the NC State Wolfpack against the LSU Tigers. Before we get this first-round playoff game underway, a check with Holly Rowe on the sidelines.
Coach Doran told me before the game, he has warned his players about this environment, and he was correct. They've been practicing with crowd noise all week long, and that's a good thing, guys, because it is so loud down here, it's hard to even hear players talk to each other. You can see the quarterback, the players really leaning in, getting ready to take the field. They are going to have to be on point, communicate at a high level, because this home crowd is making it tough for the away team. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Holly. Good stuff. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Tigers offense trots out there to open this game. This offense comes in with a lot of confidence, one of the highest scoring teams in the regular season. But now, on a bigger stage, Joel, a real premium on execution. What is this defense going to do to slow them down?
Chris, they're going to have to change up the look. If you sit there and don't disguise the coverage, this guy will just pick you apart. He's done it all year long. Their run game is solid. They are so good offensively. You've got to change up the looks. You've got to be aggressive. And ultimately, you got to be lucky. The ball has to find your hands at least once, maybe twice today.
On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They continue to feed a reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
What a weapon he is to roll out there and hit this massive bomb. I tell you, as a quarterback, that is just such a relief knowing that you don't have to get that ball inside of the 30-yard line for field goal range. All you've got to do is get it close to the 40, and you can trot your guy out there for a kick.
So NC State's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Chris, so far, no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
They'll feed the back again. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
I just love these playoff environments. It's the first half. You get a first down on a run play, and it feels big. Anytime you move the chains, you can stay on the field offensively. You're trying to build momentum, get the ball down for a score.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Hand off to the single back. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. NC State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Well, we've seen this all year, and leaning on the running back, getting things started on the ground. This is why he's got over 1,000 yards, and today is going to be no different. They've got to establish the run in order to get to the play-action pass later.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's got a crease. Breaks into the clear. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. And right away, this running back rips off a big gain. And that was a question, right, Joel? On the road here in this playoff, could this offense quiet this crowd down by getting their running game going?
Chris, that's what makes this such a tough match.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, North Carolina State. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. Trying to find some room. It's Berry. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. And the Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number 1, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front and win your one-on-ones. If you can do that as a front 7, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Stuff again for no gain. Sets up 4th and long.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last drive, the ground game was so successful. Ended in a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can respond to it this time. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to pass. It's Bailey. Looking to scramble. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Rolls right, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every 1st down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 1st downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch.
Chris, I've been looking forward to watching this quarterback all week long. He's had a tremendous year, and he's put himself on that echelon at North Carolina State with guys like Phillip Rivers and Russell Wilson, Mike Glennon, Jacoby Brissett. He's going to be looking not only to add his name to this list, but with some postseason success, he could be at the top of that list when it's all said and done.
NC State looking for a 4th down conversion. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. He made the tackle, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is the trend in college football. In this area of the field, it's 4-down territory, and they're able to get a nice conversion here and set themselves up with another first down. Now they can go down and get a touchdown.
Caught over the middle. It's Gauze. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. So a solid gain of 8 sets them up 2nd and 2, really opens up the offensive playbook here. Grab down the middle. It's Jackson. Tackled, but first down.
Yeah, this is smart. Get this guy going early. He had almost 1,000 yards receiving out on the outside, and the quarterback told us this week he loves throwing the football to him. If they get him established early, I tell you what, they're going to be tough to beat.
Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Touchdown, NC State. Still no answer for this offense.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows, you can allow for yards after the catch, all of it, and here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
And they'll set up with a PAT. Extra point makes the lead 11. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Caught near the sticks. It's Watkins. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks. A new set of downs after that completion.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust.
But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And they'll kick it away here. Bounce right at the 3-yard line and into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Single back, takes the handoff. Crosses the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. So one play moves the ball to the 38. It'll be first down. He's looking to throw. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. So far, it's NC State on top, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Here's the handoff. Oh, he's got open space. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
Great read by the quarterback in the RPO game. Run pass option. He's reading the defender on the outside, and as soon as that defender defends the pass, he's going to hand the football off. Look at the crease. Beautiful play, and easy pickup for this offense.
So it's second down and 9. The completion not producing much there on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Scars. Breaks free. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, Wolfpack. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Chris, this group is so good. You give them just a little bit of momentum, they're going to take it, and they're going to use it to build a big lead, and that's what they've done. And now this is a precarious situation. Unless you get a score going the opposite direction, this one could get out of hand.
Extra point try coming now. They go up 18 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Pitches to the back. Oh, look at the quick cut. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
This is something I'm so impressed with by this defense is their ability to attack the football, not just the ball carrier, but the football itself. And here they jar it loose, and they're able to recover this fumble moving the other direction.
Quick throw to his receiver. What a catch! They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, can he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to continue to play well, and now the defense, they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way to disrupt his rhythm.
5-yard pickup on first down sets him up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
You know, Chris, one of the things we don't talk about enough in quarterback play is the decision-making in the run game. And here in the RPO, he makes a great read. He's not throwing the football. It doesn't go on his stat sheet, but he hands the football off on a beautiful read, and it's a nice productive game for this offense.
See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
As the field condenses in the red zone, it becomes so difficult to run the football, and I think it becomes even more difficult to do it out of the shotgun. Because remember, you need space, you need to put the defense in conflict, and if you're not able to do that, then you need extra blockers. You need the tight end, you need the fullback.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, this is part of the conversation we had with the defensive coordinator. He knew that once that quarterback was loose, he was going to have spies. The defense is pretty good in the end zone, good coverage. But once he's loose, that linebacker has got to be out there to defend him in space.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Looking downfield, it's Levitt. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Watkins. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
I think this defense needs to think about changing up their coverage. These zone defenses are just not set up to stop these slant routes. You can see that window. It's wide open. The quarterback sees it pre-snap, and then he's just exploiting it. You might want to think about changing it up, going man defense, and allowing the corner to get in there and try to break this thing up.
And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Yeah, Chris, that looked really close, and I love the second effort from this running back, fighting for extra yards and ultimately moving the chains. Didn't look like a lot was there in the run game, and yet he was able to fall forward and get the line to gain for a first down.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. Caught behind the line. It's Watkins. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Wide open downfield. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, this is a great job by this offense. It's just taking what the defense is going to give. If there's off coverage, just throw that out route right underneath the corner, and it's an easy pitch and catch for a first down.
The pocket breaking down. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Here comes the Wolfpack offense back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Gets rid of it on the move. The sure hands. It's Jackson. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Scanning the field. It's Bailey. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, finally, this defense is able to present some pressure on the quarterback. This quarterback has been so good all day long. He's been eating them up from the pocket, and they have not been able to get pressure on him. Now they finally get somebody near him, contact him as he throws, and lo and behold, what is it? An incompletion. Sometimes as a head coach, you make it this...
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play.
I can't help but think about how much this game has changed. You know, years ago, Chris, we would have been shocked when an offense went for it in this field position, and now it's just ho-hum. I almost expect it. Good conversion here on 4th.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. 5-yard pickup on first down sets them up at 2nd and 5. A lot of play calling options here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
Yeah, there you go. That's a nice completion by this quarterback, and he's able to move the chains here on this series. This quarterback just needs to continue to do this, find the open man, and hit him with the accurate pass. You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there, incomplete, seems kind of nondescript.
Looking for the wideout. This time it's complete. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Trying to find room. It's gone. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
And now the running back's got it again. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Oh, that's a really good job by the defense. Being gap sound, there's nowhere to go for this running back because of the fundamental football being played on the opposite side. This defense is where they need to be, and then they're making the tackle. Really good job defensively.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Back to throw. It's Bailey. On the move now. Oh, look out. He's got open space. It's not enough for a 1st down. It'll be 4th down and 1.
Chris, this is such a frustrating play for a defense. They do everything right. Coverage unit covers everybody up. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet this quarterback is able to get loose, use his athleticism, and stay ahead of the chains. He makes the offense right, even when the defense is doing its job.
He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a 1st down with plenty to spare.
Well, you knew this was coming. 4th and inches. Defense has got to be ready for this. You've got to pack the interior of that defensive line. They're unable to do that, and it's an easy conversion for the offense.
No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, 2nd rushing touchdown of the game, and I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes that LSU offense back onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And the Tigers now signal for a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with before halftime. Caught in the backfield. It's Green. Timeout taken by LSU, their 2nd. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half.
You know, oftentimes it can be hard to bring these tight ends down once they've got the football because, again, they're big bodies and you're trying to tackle them with secondary players. But what timing here. Look at this hit right as he catches the ball. This is the avenue. This is the way to go.
The Tigers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Back to pass. It's Levin. Lets it fly to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. They get him down, but not before he gets to the +38. A positive start for the offense, trying to lean on this elite quarterback, and Joe showing why he's built such trust with his new team this season.
Chris, that's exactly what his teammates talked about, was that trust that he established. He came in and just worked hard, was one of the guys, and that's what allowed him to become one of the leaders of this group. And now, as an experienced player, that's who they're leaning on.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the ball is picked off. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
And they'll take over 1st and 10.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. There's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes the handoff. He's past the marker and still going. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. It's hardly a secret what this team wants to do. They want to feed the beast, let him run it, and control the line of scrimmage. Ground and pound, and continue to add to this lead in the 2nd half. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the 2nd half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Time to start the 2nd half. But first, an update from Holly Rowe on the sideline. Holly?
Hey, guys, I caught up with Coach Doran at the half. He understands in the 1st round of a college football playoff game, ball security is the most important thing. They have the lead. They have performed well. And now with the ball to start the 3rd quarter, he continues to talk to them about ball security. The team that makes the least amount of mistakes is going to win this playoff game. That's the message he is pounding home with his guys here in the 3rd. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. And then 1st down, right back to the running game.
Well, the key to 3rd down success is being good on 1st down. And here the defense does a great job on 1st down, bowing up and stopping the run. And that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after it.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run it. Sees an opening. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Personal foul. Face mask.
Cannot grab the face mask like that. That'll cost the defense. It's a 1st down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff. It's Gauze. He's got space. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Hands off to the left. Looks like NC State will have the 1st down. They continue to feed the running back who's been a big part of building this lead. Joe, you wonder at halftime, is the defense going to do something to try to contain this guy, slow him down anyway.
Chris, I certainly thought they would adjust on that defensive side like you suggest, but if they don't, why not just feed him over and over and over again? If they're not going to stop it, don't go broke taking a profit.
A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back. You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly. They break the huddle for third down and goal, and they punch it in from the 1. And it's the tight end trying to power for the first down. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, NC State.
Just been a dominant day from this group, and now a big lead here in the second half. It's so difficult to stop this offense. Their defense has played well, and that's led to this huge lead.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And that Bayou Bengals offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
This defense has got to play better up front, in particular on first down. This offense continues to just gain yards on first down, churning out 4, 5, 6 yards, and staying out of obvious passing situations. This defensive line has got to start winning their one-on-one blocks up front.
Was out of bounds after a solid game close to the 45. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Now it's second down here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This is exactly what pops up on film in preparing for this defense. His recognition, getting into the backfield, stopping plays before they ever get started. Look how fast he recognizes what's going on and then his instincts to go make the tackle.
Offense trying to move into scoring position if they can convert third and short here from the 50. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
To the air. It's Levitt. Receiver makes the catch,
Chris, I know this sounds crazy, but these are some of my favorite plays as a former quarterback. You get off coverage, and you can just take 3 yards. You take them, and now you're in manageable situations. So as a quarterback wide receiver, I know this looks like nondescript play, but, man, these are important. Creating 2nd and short, 3rd and short. Nice job by this offense.
Grab behind the line. It's Harris. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. So far, it's NC State on top. This has been thorough domination through 3 quarters. A real statement confirming their status as a national championship contender. Let's check out the stats so far. So 1 quarter away from wrapping up an impressive CFP victory. Let's get back to the final period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looking to throw again. Moves out of the pocket. Look out, he's got space ahead. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Great quarterbacks can go above the X's and O's, and here this quarterback is able to do this. He sees that everything is covered down the field. Defense does a great job, and yet he can still be the eraser and make it.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU.
Well, it's certainly too little and too late here in the playoff, and you would love to have seen them have some success earlier in the game, in particular running the football, but they just weren't able to do it. And, Chris, how disappointing for this group of seniors. These guys will be leaving for the draft. I mean, this is it. This is the last time they're going to be in this uniform.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Holly Rowe has a report now from the sidelines. Holly?
Checking in from the Wolfpack sideline. This road team is starting to feel the upset. This crowd has gotten quiet as the running back has done some serious damage here today. They have come into a hostile environment and run the football. Nobody thought it would happen, and yet they have taken control at the line of scrimmage. We've got football left to play, but right now they are feeding on this running game here on the road. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. We'll keep an eye on that. He'll hand it off. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
They stop him, but it's a first down. They continue to lean on the running back. He's had a solid game, and when you're ahead on the scoreboard, Joel, you love to be able to just turn and hand the ball off to a guy like this.
Well, Chris, this is certainly their DNA as a program. You're going to try to ride those body blows that you had early in this game to more sustained success later in the game. Look for them to continue to lean into this run game, and as we've seen in previous weeks, that's when they really start chewing up the yardage.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. A handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You've got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you've got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Short connection to the tight end here. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
All right, so you get the completion, and maybe this is a moment.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it on 4th down on their own side. A running play called on 4th down. Oh, he's stuffed on 4th down. The defense rises up. Turnover on downs here. Decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
Well, these run plays don't look like much, but I'm telling you they are vital to keep them on schedule, create those short yardage 2nd and 3rd down opportunities.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Lewis. The pressure's on. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Chris, in this situation down big, this 4 vertical route concept, just have it on repeat. You basically call it every single play.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a first down in the red zone. The Tigers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. QB decides to keep it here.
Well, Chris, this defense is doing a really good job of being assignment sound. The quarterback has nowhere to go. He can't really get the edge. He's got to dive up in the middle of the field. This defense, if they continue to do this, they're going to have a good day.
It's a shotgun run call. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here.
22.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught behind the line. It's Jones. And they bring him down, but they'll spot the ball at the 3. 2nd and goal for the offense. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker. They break the huddle for 3rd and goal now. They're 2 for 2 on 3rd this drive. It's a keeper. Touchdown, LSU. This offense is still clicking.
It's a little late to get things going offensively. They just have not had a good day, and in particular in a big environment like this, I guess you take some solace in the fact that you're finally able to put it in the end zone. But, Chris, nothing has gone right for this team today. And again, this offense was good all year long, and today they just had nothing.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Last time they gambled and lost, went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Pounding away with the run game. First out and more. He's still running. He's in the clear. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Ball handed off. Look out, he's breaking free. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. That's a positive sign for this running back. He hasn't really been able to get loose today, but protecting a lead in a postseason game, if you can lean on a guy like this, you feel great.
And, Chris, I didn't think they would be able to build a lead without having success running the football. So the fact that they're in this position.
It's caught, and he's got a lane. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The 5-yard gain is a win on first down. Sets up now 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Bailey. Running back has it on the screen now. And nothing after the catch. They stop him cold.
Man, these guys up front for this defense are doing such a good job. You've got to defend the screen pass one of 2 ways. You either get after the quarterback or you diagnose and retrace and get into the hip pocket of that running back who's trying to escape on the outside. And here, the retrace is perfect. The linemen are there. The linebacker.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. This offense really clicking. No signs of throttling back for this offense on the road here in this playoff game. We wondered, would they pull back a bit, be a little bit less aggressive? No, they continue to build the lead.
And, Chris, now you can hear a pin drop in this building. You think about the energy and excitement that was in this building at kickoff, and they've just totally stripped it down. What a performance. They did it with execution. They did it with hard work. This group is such a good football team, and to get out here on the road and win a playoff game, what a confidence boost moving forward.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. At this point, there's not much you can do except play for pride. First down, looking to throw the football. He escapes the pocket. They bring him down, but a nice first down gain in the scramble. He's just short of the marker. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Looks like LSU has the first down. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. Second and long for this offense after the sack. On the ground, it's Hall. He's swarmed by the defense. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. The back's got him. They get him down, and that's how this game will end. Pocket 0-0. Well, any playoff win you have to celebrate as a singular achievement. They had success last year, but fell short of the ultimate goal. Joel, let's see if they can go one step farther this year.
Well, in our conversations with this group, that's all they talked about. Getting back to this playoff and going further than they were able to go a year ago. We saw them win a playoff game last year. Here they're winning a playoff game this year. But again, it just doesn't feel like their ultimate goal, and that's why it's a bit subdued down on the field. They understand that the ultimate goal is still in front of them.
That's going to do it for our coverage. Our winner today takes one huge step towards realizing their dream, a national championship. We'll talk to you down the line. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.